Hi everyone, I am Justin Distajo, your first reporter, and today I will discuss to you the chapter 7, the foundation of planning, and my groupmate is Latrell Patawaran. In this chapter, you will learn what is planning, the difference between formal and informal planning, the purpose of planning. Also, we will discuss here the conclusion from studies of the relationship between planning and performance, and on how do managers plan. What is goal? What is plan? The types of goal and the different organization might have. And also we will explain the why it's important to know an organization stated and real goods. And we will describe the different types of plan. We will discuss on how traditional goal setting works, explain the concept of means and chain, describe the management objective approach, describe the characteristics of well-designed goal, explain the steps in setting goal, discuss the contingency factors that affect planning, and lastly, describe the approach to planning. So, what is planning? Planning is a process of thinking regarding the activities required to achieve a desired goal, which means planning is the process which managers establish a goal and specify how these goals to be attained. And in planning, we have two types of planning, the informal and formal planning. First, what is informal planning? Informal planning is not written down. It is for short term only and specify to an organizational unit, while formal planning involves writing a plan for long-term goal, and it can also allow us to manage the future and improve the organizational productivity. Next is why do managers plan? Or why do managers do planning? So, bakit nga ba natin kailangan gumawa ng plano? Diba yung the purpose of planning is to give us guide to achieve our desired goal. So, if we have a plan, we can minimize the risk by reducing uncertainties, minimize waste and redundancy, and set standards for controlling. Now, we will discuss the different types of goal. First goal is the financial goal. What is financial goal? Financial goal are targets set by an individual to achieve financial milestone or plan. Or these are the related to the expected internal financial performance of organization. Next goal is the strategic goal. Strategic goal are the specific financial and non-financial objective and results a company to achieve over a specific period of time. And strategic goal also are related to the performance of the firm related factors in its external environment. Example, competitors. Lastly, the stated goal versus real goal. Stated goal is the one that communicated to stakeholders but is not actually pursued by the organization. Stated goals serve more to affect the image or perception of the organization by third parties. This type of goal do little to motivate or guide the activities of the employees, while real goal is the one adopted and actively pursued by the organization.
There are different kind of plans. The first one is strategic plan. Strategic planning is an organization's process of defining its strategy or direction and making decisions on allocating its resources to attain strategic goals. This can apply to the entire organization, helps establish the organization overall goals, seek to position the organization in terms of its environment, and it covers extended periods of time. Next, operational plans. An operational plan is a practical document which outlines the key activities and targets an organization will undertake during a period of time, usually 1 year. It specifies the details of how the overall goals are to be achieved. Next is long-term plans. Long-term planning involves goals that take a longer time to reach and acquire more steps. They usually take a minimum of a year or two to complete. They aim to permanently resolve issues and reach and maintain success over a continued period. Next is short-term plan. This is the opposite of the long-term plan. Short-term planning is usually considered to take 12 months or less. Specific plans. These are the plans that are clearly defined and leave no room for interpretation. These plans contain detailed development standards and implementation measures to which future project located within a specified geographic area must adhere. A specific plan is a popular form of a land use overlay. The next is directional plans. Directional plans are the flexible plans that set out general guidelines, provide focus, yet allow discretion in implementation. As you see here in the table, it shows the difference of directional and specific plan. Specific plans have clearly defined objectives. They have clarity and predictability. When uncertainty is high and management must maintain flexibility in order to respond to unexpected changes, while directional plans, on the other hand, identify the general guidelines. They provide focus but do not lock managers into specific objectives or specific courses of action. Single-use plan. It is a one-time plan specifically designed to meet the need of a unique station. It is meant to solve one particular problem and then be discarded. Next is standing plans. Standing plan is designed to guide managerial decisions and actions that tend to be recurring. It is used over a long period, sometimes indefinitely, and is altered as circumstances change. Establishing goals and developing plans. Traditional goal setting. Traditional goal setting is a planning strategy that helps businesses to achieve their objectives. These goals are set by top managers, flow down through the organization, and become sub-goals for each organizational area. This traditional perspective assumes that top managers knows what's best because they see the big picture. The traditional goal setting has also a downside problem, which the employees below don't have any motivation, loss of confidence, and fear of failure. Next is maintaining the hierarchy of goals. A hierarchy of goals refers to goals set by an organization ranging from top to bottom. At the top level, there is the organization's mission. At the middle level are strategic goals, and the third are tactical goals. And at the bottom are operational goals. The mission is what the business is looking for in the long term. The strategy refers to those objectives that are far-ranging. Tactics is how they can be achieved in the shorter term. Finally, operational goals are those that need to be fulfilled on a daily basis. Maintaining these goals include an increase in motivation, having a sense of focus, and avoiding people working at cross purposes. When these goals are constantly met, employees feel that their hard work is not going to waste. This gives them the urge to put even more effort to take the organization to an even higher level. Success in the lower levels is also the success in the higher level. Next is management by objectives. This is an approach adopted by managers to control their employees by implementing a series of concrete goals that both the employee and the organization aim to accomplish in the immediate future and work accordingly to achieve. Specific performance goals are jointly determined by employees and managers. Progress toward accomplishing goals is periodically reviewed. The progress of the work is constantly checked. Rewards are allocated on the basis of progress towards the goals. These are the key elements of management by objectives. Number 1 is setting specific goals. Number 2, setting realistic and acceptable goals. 3, joint participation in goal setting, planning, and controlling. And number 4 is the feedback.
That's all po. Thank you.